So we are people who get things done.
For Regina Capel.
Mr. Speaker, a massive hole has been blown through the Prime Minister's story about the foreign interference campaign and harassment of a member of Parliament's family. We now have confirmation that CSIS informed the National Security Advisor to the Prime Minister that members of Parliament's families were being targeted by an operative from the communist regime in Beijing and to intimidate that member's family because of a vote in this House of Commons. The Prime Minister claims that he only found out about it on Monday. We now know they've known about this for 2 years. So why have they allowed this operative to continue this interference campaign, Mr. Speaker?
The Honourable Minister of Public Safety.
Speaker, as my colleague heard earlier today during this question period, my colleague, the Minister for Global Affairs, has summoned the Chinese ambassador to make it abundantly clear what is legitimate and what is not. And this is consistent with Canada's strong position when it comes to hostile activities, especially with regards to foreign interference. Every single member in this chamber has a right to be able to represent their constituents in complete and total safety. We will continue to work across the aisle with all parliamentarians to make sure that that objective is secure.
The Honourable Member for Regina Capel.
So, Mr. Speaker, it sounds like the Minister of Public Safety is saying that the Chinese consular office had to be told what's allowed and what's not allowed in Canada when it comes to foreign interference. And that's their excuse for letting this operative stay. This operative from the communist regime has been conducting an interference campaign and a harassment campaign targeting a member of Parliament's family because of a vote in this House of Commons. We now know they've known about this for 2 years. Right. Why is this operative still in Canada?
The Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, there's one thing I'll agree on, and that is Canada's will always be clear about what the boundaries are and what is right, what is legitimate, and what is lawful, and what is not. And I'll tell you something else, Mr. Speaker, that is a far better approach than the one that the Conservatives proposed when we were getting the 2 Michaels back, which would have been to capitulate to the People's Republic of China. We'll never do that. We'll always stand up for human rights. We got the 2 Michaels back, and we'll make sure we protect all members in this chamber so we can uphold our democracy.